ब्रह्मा का शरीर के बारे में आलोचना हो रहा है और वो ब्रह्मा टुडे इज संडे, हाँ टुडे इज संडे। गुड संडे। यस सर। हरिओम। You didn't remind me. मैं सोच रहा था कल संडे है करके। We are discussing about the story of the rock, and inside the rock, that is golden rock, and inside the rock there is a beautiful universe, and the creator of that now he has withdrawn himself, so the creation is no more there. And Vasistha ji, when he entered into that universe, Brahmaji was in a mood of withdrawing everything, and Saraswati, this power, creative power, she also was bewildered, she was also withdrawing herself. And when both are withdrawn from their imaginations, now the creation has collapsed. No creation is there. So that dissolution Vasistha ji saw from outside the universe, outside the rock, and that is what he was explaining to Ramji. And Ramji asked the question, how Brahma, the creator, is said to be the creation itself, means his body is the creation. He sees the whole creation as his body, and yet he abides in a particular realm that is called Brahmalok. So how it is possible, though he is so big, body is his creation, so there is no end to it. Such a big body, how can it remain in a small place which is called Brahmalok, means the loka, we can say about the realm, where Brahma abides, it is a particular place, we can say, where he abides, and it is full of bliss only, knowledge only. And how that such a big body can remain in such a small space. So that is what Vasistha ji was explaining Ram, and in between Ramji is asking some questions, and Vasistha ji is explaining everything clearly. So up to now we have seen this creation is nothing but imagination. And whatever the Brahma imagines, he feels himself as that. So imaginary body, just as we see our body Though body is one, body is such a big body we have, but yet that I, identity, where is it? Where is this I? Wherever we feel or we see the limbs of the body, we feel I am there. Say, for example, if I see my hand, it is not my hand, it is I hand. I feel it is I. So every moment that ego changes into parts of the body and feels I am this, in this way I feel my body in different forms, and yet it is not outside the body, it is inside the body. Body means the composition of all these parts, whole totality of the whole body, all the parts. So, I is ever present everywhere in the body, and yet I is not this body. I is the identity which changes every moment, and yet I remains in a subtlemost center of the body, which we call it heart. So though body is such a big body, yet that body, the feeling of the body is in a very small center. I remains in the center, which feels all the parts of the whole body as I. Anything it sees, it thinks, I am this. Similarly, Brahma, the creator, whatever he thinks, he feels, I am that. In that way, the whole creation is his body. Just as my hands, fingers, legs, and belly, and back, and my head, and everything is my body. But yet, it appears to be different from me. It is named differently, and it is used differently, but yet I am ever present in all the parts of this body. In this way, we have to understand the body of the Brahma, the subtlemost body, though it is all pervading in the creation. Everywhere it is present, and it is in manifold names and forms. Yet Brahma is the identity of the whole universe, which is ever present in every part of the creation, and yet it is centered in a small center. The center of the center of a circle is so small, but yet because of the center, the whole circle exists, and not only one. As many circles you can draw on one center, it is possible. Innumerable centers, innumerable circles you can draw on one center, and that center holds all those. Similarly, this universe, the creator of the universe, which is the holder of it, protector of it, destroyer of it, and everything of it, it remains in the form of absolute atom, and yet it feels the whole space as his own body. Both is possible at the same time. That's how it is said, the truth is bigger than the biggest and smaller than the smallest. This is how Brahma also feels in the very beginning, because only the absolute one was existing, and it is existing, it will exist in all conditions. That one homogeneous consciousness is ever present in all conditions, at all time, in every way. So there is nothing other than it. If at all we imagine about the universe which has names and forms, grossness, subtleness, everything, it is imagined in the absolute consciousness. And it has a center that is called, we have named it the atom of consciousness, Chidanu, atom of consciousness. That is the center of all these universes. Just as the center, one point is center of many, many innumerable circles, so also that one small atomic center, it holds innumerable universes around it. It just imagines. So imagination is possible in any way and every way. It needs no support. It has got no cause, and it can exist in any way, anywhere, at all time. Imagination is free of time, space and conditions. So Brahma imagines and it feels itself in that way. And that we can understand from our life itself. Say, I am. What am I? I am a human being. I feel I am a human being, so I am a human being. Now, I am so and so, my name is so and so. I feel, and it is used by everyone that such name belongs to, such name identifies such body. So everybody uses it. It is only imagination, some name. Any name can be given to any form, but once it is given, the form has this name, so it is used, and that form holds that name. Similarly, Brahma also feels. Whatever I think, I become it. That means I feel in that way. I am existing in that way. I am a teacher. I feel I am a teacher, so I see myself as a teacher and I teach, and everybody around me, they accept it as a teacher. Whatever I think, I see myself in that way, and it is agreed by everyone. So the saying goes, as you think, so you become. The child, our Arya, he now wants to become, what do you want to become? Pardon? Yogi. He will, yes, he will become a yogi. So, the thought will make him practice go in the path of yoga, practice all the methods. He must hear it, he must practice it, then he will become it. So because he has thought of this, then he will become it. Say somebody thinks, I have to become an engineer. Okay, he goes on studying engineering course, and one day he feels, I am the engineer. This is only imagination, nothing has happened to your identity. Some attribute is given to your identity as engineer. Some name, some other qualities are just attributed to your identity, and that you accept and that you feel to be like that, and everybody accepts it. Oh, he is an engineer. He is a yogi. Oh, he is a Swamiji. Sannyasi. Oh, he is a businessman. How he is a businessman? He himself thinks, I am a businessman. Is there any difference between a businessman's body and a teacher's body? Body is body. With some bone and flesh and ego, I, and all these parts of the body, both the bodies are same, but thoughts are different. I am a businessman. No, I am a teacher. No, I am a player. Football player. Is it? Do you play? Yes, of course. And I am a sportsman. I am old. I am young. I am a wrestler. Whatever you think, you feel like that, and you are that. Similarly, the case with everyone, not only I, not only you, not only the Creator thinks like that and becomes it, everywhere, everything. We were talking of the dream of the seed. What does it dream? One day I will become a big tree. The seed dreams, one day I will become a big tree. So many birds will come and rest on me. They will create some nets, and people will come and rest under my shadow. Oh, I will have so much flowers. Everybody will enjoy the smell of the flower and everything, beauty of the flower. One day I will bear so many fruits. The people will enjoy my fruits. One day, now I am one day I will be 1,000. I will be thousands. One seed becomes a tree, and tree holds so many fruits and so many seeds. So one day I will multiply, I will become so big. He dreams and becomes. Similarly, everything in this, every identity, every being in this universe. And so also is the case with Brahma. Whatever he thinks, he feels it to be. वशिष्ठ जी says, न तो इसका भौतिक शरीर है और न इसके शरीर में हड्डियां ही हैं, अतः इसे कोई मुट्ठी से नहीं पकड़ सकता. The Brahma, creator, has no bone and flesh. He is not like us, having some physical body. It is some imaginary body. Just as your imaginations have no particular form, it can have any form. It is not a solid physical body. It is just imaginary body. And it can become anything at any condition, at any way. It can change into anything. But physical body, of course, is conditioned. It has got all the limitations. Similarly, the body of Brahma, it is not physical body, it is imaginary body. जैसे स्वप्न में मेघ संग्राम और सिंहों की भीषण गर्जना से युक्त स्वरूप रहने पर भी सुप्त पुरुष वस्तुतः चुपचाप ही स्थित रहता है, वैसे ही विराट पुरुष भी प्रपंच शून्य अपने स्वरूप में स्थित है. He gives the example, beautiful example. Suppose you are dreaming, and in your dream, what are you dreaming? Let us see. The battle between Ukraine and Russia. Okay. So how do you see, what do you feel there in the dream? Oh, so much sound. Russia is bombarding on Ukraine, and it is burning, and everywhere smoke and so much noise, everything is going on. So much disturbance. For a moment you cannot keep quiet. You are running from place to place. You are in that Ukraine. You are afraid of all these. And sometimes you feel, let me do something against it. Everything, it is going on in the dream. I was sitting near you, but I didn't see any battle. How is it? Though there was so much sound and so much commotion in the dream, yet you are so calm and quiet. Means your body, your identity, your personality is not disturbed by it. Only it is mental, and you are seeing everything mentally. The sound also, the mind feels the sound and all this commotion, all these disturbance. The mind, everything it feels silently. Yes? No? So, similarly, Brahma also, the creator also, dreams of these universes, and though we see all these changes and everything is going on every moment, but yet Brahma feels silent and is enjoying all this. So don't think if some disaster happens to you, battle or some natural calamities, many things happens. We are always disturbed by the nature. We disturb nature and we get disturbed by nature. So many things are going on. Nobody is in peace. Everybody is running from place to place in search of little peace and happiness. Nobody is happy, but Brahma enjoys all these. Don't you enjoy your dream? Similarly, the Creator has nothing to do with it. Because it is going on in imagination. Say, you saw some picture of a forest and the forest has fire. It is burning like anything. We see it in television. In television, they showed the forest fire in California. It was so terrific. Huh? But it could not even burn a single thread, though I placed the thread on the television. It could not burn it. It was such a big forest fire. I touched the TV surface. Nothing happened to me. So also, all the dream has got no meaning. Whether thousands died, there was a big earthquake where Myanmar, there was big earthquake and so many people died. People were so afraid of the earthquake. Many people died, many people lost their properties. But our great Brahma didn't think of them, didn't feel sorry for them, and didn't give the, क्या कहते हैं उसको, क्या देते हैं? Compensation. Brahma didn't give any compensation to them. Poor fellows were weeping. Brahma was enjoying.
So our lives have no values.
Yes, it has value. Just as your dream has, so also your life has value. If you value it, it becomes valuable. If you don't value, even the gold or diamond has got no value. See the children, small children, they don't know anything about the gold or diamond. If they give something, some valuable, something which is muddy and very dirty, they don't care for it, they throw it out. But some glazing glass piece they enjoy. Similarly, a man of wisdom, a wise man never gives importance or value to these worldly objects. Gold may be very valuable for you because you value it in a particular way and you behave with it, you have transaction with it, and people with whom you behave, they have also the same value as you valued it. And so it goes on. But what value it has for a dog, it is so valuable for you. Does a dog value it? Or a innocent child? Or a blind person who never knows anything about all this? The world is something for you. As you take it, as you value it, it becomes valuable. Value is because of your relation with it. Say, so many people are dying in battle. We have nothing to do. We are not at all unhappy. We don't know it. We don't care for it. If something happens in our neighboring village, oh, we are so much perturbed. Oh, so many people died. When there was an earthquake here, I was so busy, day and night was no difference. I was working so hard, but there was earthquake in Myanmar recently. I have nothing to do. Because I have no relation with it. Similarly, when you are enjoying some games, sitting in the pavilion, impartial, you have no partiality, you have no, relation with the parties. Whether one loses the game or one wins the game, it is same to you. You enjoy both. You enjoy the losing party's head breaking, and you enjoy the dance of the winner party. Everything you enjoy because you have no relation with them. As you have your relation with objects around you, and as you value it, so it becomes for you, and that is your world. Your property, your world, and you are concerned with it, and you feel happy or unhappy, everything on it. Similarly, this world is for everyone, and yet the whole total being has nothing to do with the individual. All these worries and anxieties, nothing is there. And he dreams it and enjoys the dream. It is only for amusement. The Creator creates his creations only for amusement, just as the children go to river bank, they start playing in sandy beach, and they do anything and everything. Seriously, it is so valuable for them as long as they are playing there. The moment the mother calls them, they kick it and run home. Similarly is this world. When you value it, it becomes valuable. or else it has got no value at all, and we value all these names and forms which are hiding the reality within it. We have our transactions, we have our relationship with the outward names and forms. So we are bewildered, we are always happy or unhappy according to the change of the forms and names, everything. As it changes, we also feel. But there is some common existence hidden by all these names and forms at all times, in all conditions, which is all pervading and never changing and ever existing. The truth that never gets any change and that we don't see. We deal with the names and forms, and these names and forms only create the creation. We have values. That's how we enjoy or we suffer. But Brahma, the creator, the whole total body, it never feels as we feel, because we are individuals and we have all the limitations, and we deal with imaginary names and forms. We don't know all these are imaginary names and forms. We give value to it, so we either enjoy or suffer. Enjoyment and suffering also is your imagination, it has got no reality. You may be suffering in your dream, but I don't suffer though I am sitting near you. Similarly, this world is. You are suffering. You have lost all your property, but I don't know it, so I don't care for it. It is only mind and imaginations when it has connection, relation, then only some pleasure or pain, or else there is no pleasure, no pain. No value of it. जैसे स्वप्न में देखे गए योद्धाओं के कोलाहल का ज्ञान जागृत अवस्था में स्मृति पथ में आया हुआ न तो अत्यंत असत है और न सत ही है, वैसे ही जगत का यह प्रपंच स्थित है. This whole world with the composition of 5 basic elements: sky, air, fire, water and earth. All these are basic elements which get together in different ratios and different forms and create all these names and forms. This so-called gross forms and names, they have no value at all. It just like you see the dream where battle was going on and so much involvement you were in the battle, and when you got up, only the memory you have of the dream, and that sometimes gives a little it has little influence over your mind. It is, you know, it was just a dream. It has got nothing to do with me. And because you have dreamt, you cannot say it is not there. And because it is a dream, you cannot say it is there. So, neither way you can explain it. It is beyond explanation, beyond our beyond our expression. We cannot express it whether it was true or false. Because I dreamt it, so I cannot say that it is not there. Because it was a dream, it is not now before me. So I cannot say it is something. So such dreams are beyond expression. They are not expressed, they cannot be expressed by language or by any means. Similarly, Brahma dreams all these universes. It is somehow it is and somehow it is not there. It is not expressible by language.
So, Swamiji, who sees these dreams? Whether I sees the dream or the mind itself only seeing the dream, or somebody above I is witnessing this dream?
Who is asking?
I am asking. My mind is asking.
So mind will feel. You see, I am seeing all this, I am visualizing all this world. So I, whatever may be this I, in whatever way, whether it is an identity or it is some imaginary I or anything, there is some I. We have to find out what is that. That I when feels all this, he feels joy or he suffers, both he enjoys. Where is that I? What is that I? The Brahma also has an I, identity. That is, we call it Chidanu. Chidanu, who is aware of itself. That is consciousness atom. It experiences the identity or existence of it as a knowledge, a consolidated, a centrified knowledge which has got a center. I know that I is awareness which is ever present and that is present in you and in me, in everyone, because it is all pervading existence, and this also is called Brahma, and this also is called I or you. But only difference, Brahma feels its vastness and we feel our limitedness. That is the difference. We are limited in every sense, and Brahma is unlimited in every sense. This must be only difference, or else everywhere that I is present everywhere. Even the tree feels I, even the stone feels I. Everybody has its existence which cannot be denied. that existence knows it is existing. And sometimes because of somehow some imaginations overpower it, hides it, which are nothing but names and forms which are changing phenomena. The I is suppressed and it forgets itself and it thinks it identifies with all these changing phenomena. So now you can think, who are you and what are you, where are you and how are you? You are limited in every sense and you are part and parcel of the unlimited existence. So because you are limited, so all the limitations, that is, your knowledge also is limited, your feeling also is limited, your expression also is limited. Whatever you are, your actions and reactions, your feelings, your suffering or your enjoyment, everything, your life is limited. And you have the choice, you have the chance, any moment, anywhere, any way, you can feel your unlimited existence. That is up to you. If you like to be limited, enjoy it. And if you want to come out of the prison, come out. The whole world belongs to you. As you like, it is your choice. You have been limited by yourself, nobody has limited you. And that I, your I, and my I, or his I, or Brahma's I is I. The identity is there everywhere, in every atom. So, we have named that creator. It is atom of consciousness. It is always aware. But we are not. We forget our own identity because of ignorance, because our relation with changing phenomena and myself, because I have relation with changing phenomena around me, so I feel also I am changing every moment. It is your choice. As you think, so you are. This is the fundamental principle. As you think, so you are. You are free to think whatever you like. Nobody can challenge you why you are thinking like this, why not this way. You are free to think.
Swamiji, we don't want to get out of the jail.
Yes.
But we want freedom inside the jail.
Yes. Yes.
We want VIP inside the jail.
VIP.
Inside the jail.
Yes, yes. Do you want some VIP treatment in the jail?
No, of course. I get bail from court so that I will free from jail.
For some time you will come out.
For some time I will come.
This is the time you have come out. This is bail time. He has got bail, so he has come. Okay, Yogi Raj. In reality, whatever we are discussing, all these are the imaginations without the mind, without all these imaginations which are the background, the platform of this whole universe, nothing can happen. This is the final conclusion. All these are based on imaginations only. And when the imaginations or those thoughts are, they are repeated again and again, innumerably and continuously repeated, this is this, this is this, this is this, this is my house, this is my house, this is my house, it becomes my house. That is the one point which is trying to make you understand. As you think, so you become. As you think, so things are with you. So you are. You are an engineer, it is your imagination only. Just now we were discussing the body of an engineer and a doctor has got no difference. Body is body. But mind is different. Your thoughts are different. You think I am an engineer. I think I am a doctor. Is it not only a thought? And by behavior, we behave differently. You are engineer, I am a doctor, he is a farmer, he is an artist. Everybody behaves differently. Behavior, the relative world has got all these differences, but in imagination there is no difference. Imagination is imagination.
But Swamiji, doctors and engineers also differ in their attributes and karmas.
Yes, yes, yes.
Difference
Difference is the basic principle of the creation.
A doctor cannot imagine that he's an engineer and build a bridge.
Yes, if he imagines again and again, he becomes the engineer. Huh?
Nowadays, all universities are also.
This is now here with you. What are you now?
Student or.
You are student. But one day, you are something else. You are a teacher. You are some worker, some officer, something. Now you have become this. How did you become this? Did I make you like this? Who made you student? Because you thought of being this. That's how you have become this. Your imagination, your thoughts have made you like this. Nobody else is responsible for it. So is the case with every idea, everybody, and also is with Brahma. वही वह कह रहा है, एकमात्र माया से उन हजारों वस्तुओं की जिनकी हम कभी संभावना नहीं कर सकते हैं, इस संसार में उत्पत्ति दिखाई देती है। अनेक लाखों योजन के समूहों तक विशाल प्रमाण वाला बृहत शरीर भी यह त्रैलोक्य रोम के सूक्ष्म भाग के अंत में स्थित सिर्फ एकमात्र माया से ही परमाणु के अंदर भी भासती है। All this expanded, unlimited creation, because it is only imagination. It also exists in the end of a hair. It exists in that subtle form, end of a hair. So it is neither so big nor so small. As you think it, so it appears to you. Thoughts become unlimited, and that thought only becomes limited. So this universe, it is play of Maya. Maya means confusion, illusion, all the jhans. All the jhans is called Maya. And all these vast universe which is spread for so many light years, so big universes, they can also exist in a hair point. They do exist. It is only imagination, and as you think, so it appears in the dream. How do you see all those great mountains and that sky and all those forests and rivers and all those animals? Everybody you see inside you. Can you hold all these Himalayas within you? How do you see it? Just imagination. Don't you see all this vast world inside you in the dream? How it is held? Who holds it? Your thought only, your mind only. Because we have given value to this so-called visible world, that's why it is so solidly valued for us, valuable for us. We give importance to it. That's how it is important. See, a formula you can apply, you can test, and you can enjoy. Suppose a child was running, okay, and he fell down. If you look at the child, he will start weeping and posing. If you don't see, he will get up calmly and go. Have you seen it? If you give importance, it becomes important. And children, they always try to draw attention of all the people around him. They always try to draw attention of everyone. They do something. Everybody should see. If you don't pay attention, he will calmly get out. This is the truth. So if you give importance, it becomes important. Or else it has got no value. Just as now we told, gold has value for you, not for everyone. Children don't know what is gold, what is diamond, or other animals or birds. The cat has value for the milk, not for the gold. Hanji.
Value system is ingrained in our eye.
In our thought process. And that is repetition of particular thought that becomes valuable, that takes a form, gross form, and we have relation with it. Wherever there is relation, it has value. And when we know the meaning, then meaning is value. Arth, arth in Hindi, Sanskrit, arth means meaning also, arth means value also. So when you know the meaning of the object, then it becomes valuable. And what do you understand by meaning? Meaning is relationship. Both vice versa. Meaning becomes because of relation, and relation becomes because of meaning. Both are related both way with each other. Value is use, and use is value. As you use, so it values. That's how you give value to the object. If there is useless, there is no value. There is no meaning also. It becomes meaningless. So he says, it is all the play of juggler, the Maya, this power. अनेक लाखों जन के समूहों तक विशाल प्रमाण वाला बृहत शरीर भी यह त्रैलोक्य रोम के सूक्ष्म भाग के अंत में स्थित सिर्फ एकमात्र माया से ही परमाणु के अंदर भी भासता है. It all these big universes, they can exist in the smallest atom. 7 महाकुल पर्वतों तथा गुणों के समूहों का आश्रय एवं ब्रह्मांडों का समूहमय होकर भी ब्रह्मदेव बट के बीज मात्र छिद्र को भी नहीं पूर्ण कर सकते हैं. He says, sometimes all these great universes, they can exist in the utmost smallest atom, and sometimes even the Brahma, the creator, cannot fulfill the gap between two seeds of the inside seeds of the banana fruit. Banana tree, it is such a big tree, but the fruits are small and the seeds are so small. Hundreds of seeds will be inside a small fruit. And there will be some gap also between the smallest seeds. And he says, even the great Brahma cannot fulfill that gap. That gap is so big. Anything you imagine is like that. If you say this smallest length between two seeds is bigger than the thousands of light years spread sky, that also is true. the sky cannot fulfill it. And also, it can hold thousands of such big universes within it. How? See, the banana tree is banyan tree is such a big tree. You see, it never dies. It is called क्या कहते हैं वो will fulfilling tree, kalpa vriksha. It never dies. And there is a tree in Calcutta, Botanical Garden. It spreads over kilometers, such a big tree. And it is the outcome of such a tiny seed. That is possible. If that seed can hold such a big tree within it before it germinates, why not all these universes can exist in the here end? Everything is possible. 7 महाकुल पर्वतों तथा गुणों के समूह का आश्रय एवं ब्रह्मांडों का समूह मय होकर भी ब्रह्मदेव बट के बीज मात्र छिद्र को भी नहीं पूर्ण कर सकते हैं। सैकड़ों करोड़ों लंबे जगत के विस्तार से विस्तृत आकारवान होते हुए भी ब्रह्मदेव अणुमात्र रूप है। स्वप्न के पर्वतों के समान वस्तुतः उन्होंने देश को व्याप्त नहीं कर रखा है। He is condemning whatever he was claiming, both way. That great Brahma, its body is the so big universe, and yet it remains as a very small identity, just an atom. Both way it exists. So anything you can think over the body of Brahma. It is smaller than the smallest and bigger than the biggest. This is how our scriptures declare. स्वप्न के पर्वतों के समान वस्तुतः उन्होंने देश को व्याप्त नहीं कर रखा है। Just as all these great mountains are seen in the dream in a smallest space, yet it is not there. Though it is seen in the dream, yet it is not there in the dream, both way. Similarly, all the worlds are there in the as a body of Brahma, and also they are not there, both way. यही ब्रह्मांडात्मा स्वयंभू कहे गए हैं. This idea of the big universe, I am this, that idea of big universe is said to be self-created. Swayambhu, he is created by himself all by himself. Nobody has created him. He is self-created, self-effulgent, self-known, self-being. तथा जगत शरीर विराट भी कही गए जाते हैं, लेकिन हे श्री रामचंद्र जी, वस्तुतः ये चिदाकाश रूप ही है। और राम, all these great creations, they are by themselves, and they are not there also, and they appear and they disappear by itself, and that's how it is said in the scriptures that Brahma is greater than the greatest and smaller than the smallest. Both are together. They are not contradictory to each other. See, our modern scientists also has proved it. Whatever is there in the whole cosmos, it is seen in a atom. When they go on magnifying the atom, whatever is there inside the atom as it is composed, all these are seen in the universe. This whole cosmos, it is proved by the modern scientists what is told by the scriptures. Anuranyan mahato mahyan. It is greater than the greatest and smaller than the smallest. Same thing, one only. It is not two. One only greater than the greatest and smaller than the smallest. So everything exists inside or on the center of that Chidanu, that consciousness atom. And that's how when these modern scientists blasted this atom, they saw some particles, minute atomic particles, microscopic particles. They name it as God particles. They are ever in motion. They are not steady because they are only imaginations. They have forms. Forms means they have to change. Name means it has to change. Change is the basic principle of the creation. Without change, there is nothing in this creation. So even the atom has to change. The atom also has a center, and if it is blasted into many, then all the many will have same formation or same composition, and they will also not be steady. They will be always in motion. This is what our scriptures describe about this so-called visible universe. सनातन पुरुष भी यही कहे गए हैं. It is that Anu, that atom is told as Chidanu, the consciousness atom, and it is self-created and self-effulgent, self-proved. There is no other to prove it. And the same also is told as the oldest, older than the oldest existence. And इन्हीं का Rudra Sangya body hai, and this is called Rudra means most terrific. क्या कहेंगे रुद्र को?
Fierce.
हैं?
Fierce कह सकते हैं या terrible, fierce, terrible.
तेरे हाँ कुछ most terrific, horrible, most horrible, the greatest horror. And the greatest silence also. Both.
Terrific का भी अब meaning change हो गया. Terrific आजकल अच्छे उसमें very terrific बोलते हैं.
So horror is, it holds everything. Anyway, the same is called most horror, and here Sri Ramchandra ji, Indra, Upendra, Pavan, Megh तथा शैल समूहों का जो देह यही है, and this is known as the body of the king of the gods and king of the mountains and all these clouds and all these great mountains, they have got the same body, imaginary body. Nothing is true, nothing is false. The same thing is told, named as all these. All the names belong to him. So always we chant the 1,000 names of the God. Any God you imagine, it will have thousands of names. All the names belong to it. Your God is supermost. Supermost than the supermost. And it is bigger than the biggest, smaller than the smallest, your God. And whatever you can name it, call it Sun, call it Creator, Brahma, call it say Vishnu or Shankar, or call it as the wind god or fire god or any god, any name you can have it. But that is the absolute. That is not less than my God. Your God is not lesser than my God. Your God always is the supreme, supermost. Whatever way you name it, अब पूर्वोक्त को संक्षिप्त कर कहते हैं. Now he gives the summary of all explanations. हे श्री रामचंद्र जी, परम सूक्ष्म चित्ती पहले सबको चेतित करने से चित्त शरीर हुई और वही चित्तात्मा वर्णित क्रम से विस्पष्ट चित्ती होकर यानी महाज्ञान संपन्न होकर मैं महान ब्रह्मांड आत्मा हूँ, इस तरह जगत के शरीर रूप से स्थित हो गया है. So he gives the summary of all these explanations. He says that absolute atom, which is known as the creative power, or we can say chitti, which has got support, or we can say which has got the origin in the consciousness, because it is consciousness only, but it is a power which is changing power, so we call it, name it as the supreme power. And this supreme power, when it starts changing or creating or thinking in this way, its name becomes Chitta and the power becomes Chitti. Chitta means the whole process, where all the impressions are preserved. And the process itself is called the power, because it is changing. So it is the supreme power. And whatever it may be, but it is based on that absolute consciousness, and it appears like that. And it has become all these. This power itself, it is not, now it is not said to be the creator, but it is said to be creative power, because it is always in a changing process, so it is a power. The creator is not the power, just as the water has liquidity. Liquidity is not different from water and not same as water. The heat of the fire is not different from fire, and yet it is not one with the fire. Similarly, this creator and creative power, they are identical, yet they are different from each other. That is which cannot be expressed by words. So this power, creative power, which we named as Chitti or Saraswati, which is a changing process, that itself has become all these and existing in these forms and names. All the names and forms which constitute your so-called visible world is nothing other than it. This is the essence. Hey Sri Ramchandra ji, परम परम सूक्ष्म चित्ती पहले सबको चेतित करने से, because its name is चित्ती, because ये सबको चेतित करता है. It gives a momentum to everything. On the other words, it becomes the tendency of itself. That means it goes on changing. And her forms or her imaginary forms are called her body as the world. So it is a momentum, and it gives momentum to every object. That's how it is named as the creative power, चित्ती. और वही चित्तात्मा वर्णित क्रम से, and that power itself, just as we have described the process of creation, it thinks of all these in that process, in that systematic process, and it becomes all this, and it remains as all these herself. महा ज्ञान संपन्न होकर मैं महान ब्रह्मण आत्मा हूँ. I know myself. I am the self of all these creations. She thinks in that way and she becomes all these. First of all, we were talking about the creator Brahma. He thinks, and whatever he thinks he becomes or he sees it. The whole creation is his body. Now, little change. The creative power thinks in this way and becomes it, and she is existing in these forms and names. What is the difference? Is it contradictory to each other?
Power in Brahma are same too.
You are not different from your energy. Whether you or your energy does the work, it is all the same. So first of all, we were talking of Brahma's body. Brahma has imagined all this way and he has become the universal body. And now he says it is the power, thinking power or creative power. It is not other than Brahma. It is not exactly identical with Brahma also. It is the power, it is the process. So it thinks I am this great creation and I am so.
Brahma creates a proxy. Creates a proxy. Like
Yes,
मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ, ये कर रही है.
yes, just as your hand is moving. Similar, whether you are moving your hand or your energy is moving or your mind is moving or your process, metabolic process moves it, how do you say it? That is, in that way, that is true. As you say, the language differs, but the ideas are same. We can express same thing in different languages. That is what the Vedas say. The truth is one. Truth is same. It is one only. But the great saints and sages, they express it by their own language differently. Whether you call it the creative power has created all these and become all these, or you say the creator has created all these, it is all the same. The language is different from each other, but the meaning is the same.
When I am still, I am Brahma.
Yes, when you are working, you are the power.
Like atom bomb.
Yes. Yes. When you are working, you are atom bomb. Atom bomb.
Yes.
Yes. And not only you,
Yeah.
everyone is a atom bomb because it is centered on a center and it has become so it is bomb. One day or other it will have to blast. Blasting is your actions. Atom bomb. Thank you, my dear. Hello, Moto. Hello, Atom. When are you going to bomb?
Already chain reaction.
अच्छा, ये तो चीती महारानी ऐसा बन गए। अब फिर करे, स्पंद की संबित से वे स्पंद का अनुभव करते हैं। एक स्पंद टीका है किसके ऊपर? शैव्य फिलोसफी के ऊपर स्पंद टीका है। स्पंद टीका, स्पंद किसको बोलते हैं? स्पंद मीन्स वाइब्रेशन, वेव, स्पंद कारिका। हाउ the great saint felt, that is expressed in that. स्पंद की संबित से वे स्पंद का अनुभव करते हैं। स्पंद की संबित से वे स्पंद का अनुभव करते हैं। वो जो चित्ती, वो महान ब्रह्मांड का आत्मा हूँ ऐसा समझ करके स्थित है, और वो अपना स्पंद को अनुभव करता है। दैट सुप्रीम पावर, दैट क्रिएटिव पावर, it always experiences its vibratory system. That means its imbalanced system. That imbalanced system we name as qualities, three qualities, sattva, rajas, tamas. It feels always, I am vibrated. Vibrant Uttarakhand. It feels always its vibration. That means it is not balanced. It always feels its imbalanced state in three ways, that is three qualities, sattva, rajas, tamas. That's how it is named as Mool Prakriti, Trigunatmika Mool Prakriti. The primordial creative power which is composed by three qualities, sattva, rajas, tamas. It is triangular force. Triangular force. Always it works in a triangle form. That's how the Shakti Upasak, the worshipper of supreme power, they have the triangular form as their symbol, and they worship the symbol also. The whole world is created in a triangular working system. Triangular cooperative working system. Everything cooperates with the other, then only the action can be done. स्पंद को संबित से वे स्पंद का अनुभव करते हैं। उनके जो प्राण हैं उन्हीं की संज्ञा अनिल पड़ी हुई है। वे बात स्कंद रूप से स्थित है। कौन हुए? बात स्कंद। स्पंद की संबित से वे कौन है? वे मैं महान ब्रह्मांडात्मा हूँ। इस तरह जगत के जो शरीर रूप से स्थित हो गया, वो कौन है? महा ज्ञान संपन्न हो करके वो चित्ती ही स्पष्ट रूप से सबका आत्मा मैं ही हूँ ऐसा समझ करके, ब्रह्मांड का आत्मा मैं हूँ, ब्रह्मांड मतलब यूनिवर्स मीन्स it is singular also, it is plural also. It is not only singular universe, it is a singular word, isn't it? Then if you make it plural universes, we do it, isn't it? But universe itself is singular and plural both. You see, philosophic grammar is different than usual grammar. Philosophic mathematics is different from usual relative mathematics. Everything is different here. Here, divisibility is known as multiplicity. And here, every word is plural and comparative degree. No word is positive degree in philosophy. Any word, any noun you bring, it is not of positive degree, it has a comparative degree. How? Without comparing with others, it cannot be named or identified as this. So it is a comparative degree. There is no positive degree in philosophy, comparative or superlative. Only positive degree is applied for the supreme. That is not compared. So it is positive degree. One, the moment you talk of the relative world, it is concerned in two only. So it is a comparative degree, it cannot be positive degree. There is no such degree in philosophy. And everybody is plural. You may say it is one body, but it has plural meaning. Body is not one, body is whole totality. So totality means individuality is there. So it cannot be singular, it is always plural. You may say one circle, it is not one circle. You cannot say the circle is one, because circle has so many aspects in it. So it is a plural word. It is not singular. You cannot say one circle philosophically, but in your language you may use as you like. Circle means so many dots, so many directions, so many compositions. Center must be there, and the round shape must be there, or parts of the that line, curved line parts, that also is there. And circle means the diameter and radius and center and all these parts of the periphery, everything will be there. And so many dots, so many circles within it, and so many circles outside it. Everything together known as one circle. So it cannot be single. Seed means it is not one seed. It is plural only. There is no singular number in philosophy. Analytically, of course, in language we use all those, but philosophy grammar has no singular number.
Because it sees the whole.
Yes, anything. Body means it is a composition. It is a totality. Body means it will have different parts, different limbs. So it cannot be singular. तो वो कह रहे हैं स्पंद की संबित से, अच्छा चलो ये तो अनुभव करते हैं उनके जो प्राण हैं उन्हीं की संज्ञा अनिल पड़ी हुई है। अनिल मतलब अनल, देखो ये शब्द को याद रखना। अबनी, अबनी मतलब अर्थ है, और अम्बु मतलब जल, अ में सब है, पांचों भूत, अम्बु, अनिल, अनिल मतलब फायर, एंड नहीं अनल, अनल मतलब फायर, अनिल मतलब वायु, अरे आकाश मतलब आकाश। ये सब अ में पंचभूत, आकाश, अनिल, अनल, अम्बु, अवनी। सो ये जो अनिल है ना, ये प्राण, उसको अनिल कहते हैं। अनिल, वाई इट इज कॉल्ड अनिल? बिकॉज इट इज नॉट द स्काई, स्काई इज नील। इसीलिए it is called anil, it is not the sky. Sky when moves, that is called wind. Sky moves, and that part of the sky which moves, that is known as air, and that is known as the prana. Prana means the vital energy. Vital energy means energy. Energy, all pervading energy, which is nothing but a changing phenomena. That is known as the prana or the wind. So, when all the changes occur, the supreme creative power becomes all these, things of all these, becomes all these. It happens in a process which is called anil, that air, that means vital energy. That's how vital energy is taken as prana, means the life itself, and which is nothing but a changing process. Prana means a changing process. It cannot be stable. And if you can make it steady, then you are a yogi.
How is it possible if everything changes?
Yes.
How is it possible to make it steady within changes?
That is the skill you have to learn from yogis.
I mean theoretically, because everything is
Yes,
fluctuating.
possible, because see, logically it is possible, and practically you have to try for it. You see, the imbalanced state is called the changing process, isn't it? That which is in a balanced state can be imbalanced, or else imbalanced state cannot be in the very beginning. Whatever will be in the very beginning, which starts everything. So starting means imbalance, and balance becomes imbalance. So if balance can become imbalance, so imbalance can become balance also. Can you argue that waves cannot subside? Huh?
In physical standing wave, if you superimpose
Yes.
the wave, then they become static.
Of course, once it is created, it has to be continued. But is it true that water cannot be without waves? The waves which are created, it can also subside. Because it has raised up, so it has to go down. Natural law. Whatever is, and if you see in the nature, nature always try to bring balance because it is imbalance. So it tries to bring balance everywhere, in every way you can see. See, the stone, if you throw up, why does it come down? Height is not wanted. It has to come down to make balance. See, the mountains, they get washed away and the low, the lower person goes up. One day or other the mountains will be flat.
It has to come to its original position.
Yes, everything should be straight and balanced. The trial of the tendency of the nature to bring balance, because it is imbalanced. Everywhere you can see. Both way, it becomes imbalance to make balance. We do something, what for? Not to do it again. Everywhere we see it. Can you do anything continuously? Whatever you do, eating, drinking, seeing, or walking, or sleeping, or talking, or anything, whatever you do, can you do it without stop? So we do everything not to do it. We eat to stop eating. We walk to stop walk. We talk to stop. There is always a break. That is the fundamental principle of the creation. And why does it break? Because, huh?
Break only will give divisibility, multiplication.
Because it has to go on, and going on means it has to bring balance. Always there is a tendency to bring balance, and it, because of the old tendency, it becomes imbalanced. Anyway, oh, it is gone. So tomorrow we shall see स्पंद की संबीज से वे स्पंद का अनुभव करते हैं, उनके जो प्राण हैं उन्हीं का संज्ञा अनिल पड़ी हुई है. अनिल प्राण, अनिल वायु, the air. This feeling of their changes is known as the air. Air means the vital energy. वे बातस्कंद रूप से स्थित है. बातस्कंद means all these creative powers, they are supported by this vital energy. They themselves are energy. Energy means, you see, always you must understand energy means a changing system, and changing means the prior will support the previous or the further. Each is supported by other. That's how the energy goes on. Every wave has its relation with the other. Then only it can change and go on further. It is a continuous changing process. Continuous changing process. Change is continuous. So tomorrow we shall see further how this vital energy is understood. The same thing हम लोग जो देख रहे हैं, ब्रह्मा का शरीर, जो ब्रह्मा है वही शरीर है. Whatever we are discussing, the creator itself is his body. You are means your body. You have forgotten your true nature, and you are always thinking of your body. When you are thinking of your body, you are body. When you forget the body, you are parts of the body. When you forget the parts of the body, you are inner self abiding in the body. In different ways you feel yourself, and everything is a process, and that process is masculine or feminine, that doesn't matter. Process is always feminine, but the holder of the process is masculine. It is called Brahma, and its energy is called creative power. So both are one and the same, yet they appear as different from each other. And all these creation, all these names and forms are within it and without it also, both way. As it can be seen in a vast, expansive, expanded way, Virat in a greater way, or it can be imagined in a smallest atom way. Any way you think, it appears like that. And really speaking, it is not there. Neither the mountain is contained in a small atom, nor the atom has expanded itself to be great mountain. Nothing has happened. Hari Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasisate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadguru Bhagavan ki jai. सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय. सबदा ब्रह्म की जय. सरस्वती महारानी की जय. जोग वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय.